Hey, what is going on, IK Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are back again, continuing our game-wide stats series in Infinity Kingdom. Yesterday, or last video, we did top 25 servers. Today, we are doing top 25 alliances. And we have also some differential stats that we're going to show as well, compared to when we did, I think, the last video on this, so that should be a nice addition. Before we just dive right into it, make sure you guys, of course, sub, like, ring that notification bell. If you want to be a part of our conversation, you can join in on that for our Discord, which will be in the pinned comment, or I should say, and description down below. All right, without further ado, here we go. Now, before I do start as well, let me preface this, as I usually do, with that. Remember, some of the alliance's power, one, will be, if you want to make the argument, partially inflated, right? Because again, some alliances might be solo in their servers, right, where they'll have more buffs that'll factor into player power, and that'll just, again, accumulate for total sum power of the alliances, right? There could be some other varying factors outside of just general city distribution. Again, maybe they're front loading, right, because they only have one alliance. Maybe they have one active alliance. Maybe they have one alliance per faction, so you just have people that are funneling there. Maybe they have a strong IB team, so they're just focusing all of their top players on one alliance or maybe one faction per, right? So just bear in mind, there are factors. There is a little bit of plus minus and kind of the margin of error, right? So just kind of take it with a grain of salt. And also, I always say this, by this list, we are not promoting, or I should say I'm not promoting or advocating for mega alliances, right, or super alliances within servers. I've actually always been publicly against that, just for for server health and morale reasons when it comes to sustainability. But finally, with all of those disclaimers out of the way, let's go ahead and dive in. So, number 25 on the list. Now, again, we last took these stats, right, it's been about 2.5 months, so you'll see some of the alliances here to the right, but here we go. Number 25 coming in, which is a new alliance. This is VIP, called VIP on the top, the tippy top. Yo, all right. 138,299,518 coming from S48. Welcome to the fam. All right. Number 24. We have another new alliance for all my ATL fans out there. AVR, the Avengers Assemble. 138,312,822. Again, very small increase, right? A little over 13K there. S40. Welcome to the top 25 fam. Okay. Number 23 on the boards. We have one for all. I feel like I want to do like a Zorro thing. I don't know why. Just it feels better than going Musketeer route. 140 mil, 70,241 coming from S33. They are a new addition as well. Welcome. Number 22, we have Exo for Exogenesis, 140 mil, 705,086 from a newer server in S70. Welcome, Exo. All right, now we have number 21, Zero for, of course, Zero Remorse. Coming in at 142 mil, 446,833 from S49. Welcome. And now, getting into the top 20 Izzle. Here we go. This is SU 34, S United 34, coming from, of course, S34. I feel like I'm just saying that so over and over right now. 142,659,520. They are a new addition. So again, the first 6 alliances, all new additions to the top 25 list. All right, here we go. Number 19, another new one, ATN Athena, 142 mil, 864,616 points from S52. Welcome, ATN. Now we have number 18 on the list, XE Shadow Empire, 146 mil, 179,253 from S33. They are new as well. So again, we're at 8 new alliances in the top 25 already just to start. Here we go for number 17. Finally, we get some new addition love, or I should say consistent addition love. PH Predator Hunters, 146 mil, 185,095 from server 12. Now, it should also be noted they used to be ranked number 12, which you'll find right here. Again, down 5 positions from that. And again, but they have still seen an increase of 14.1 mil over this 2.5 month span. Now let's get to number 16. Number 16 is AOW Art of War. Thank you, Sun Tzu. 146,221,492 from server 38. They are up from number 24. You can see them ranked here. They've also seen an increase of 16.4 mil since the last data poll that we did on them. Now we get to the illustrious top 15. At number 15, we have 13 RU. This is Russia, 114. Thank you, Demidov. 149,274,059. They are from server 13. They are down from the previous 15 position. Only one spot, though, right? So it's right here. But they have seen an increase in overall power of 10.1 mil since we last took their data grab 2.5 months ago. Okay, now number 14. MG for Ragnarok, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Yore from S5, 149,968,133. They are down from previously number 7, right? So you can see them here. They've also seen a net loss of 3.6 mil negative, right, or going against, where the power has decreased instead of increased. Again, always can be reasons for that. People possibly just migrating out. Maybe they swap servers. Maybe they stop playing, become inactive, right? There can be multiple reasons. But I just always like to kind of point these out just in case for any of the outliers, right? So now we get to number 13, which we will see SSQ, Celestial Plane, 150,984,759 from S38. They are also new. So welcome, SSQ. I feel like it's like a dance. I should be like DDR. No? Maybe just me. Fang, all right. Fallen Angels, 152,272,460 from S26. They are new as well. Welcome, Fang. White Fang. Great movie. EVL Evolution, 152,949, 534 from S46. They come in at the number 11 spot. They are also new. Welcome, EVL. Now we get finally into the top 10. And this is LGD Legend Glory Days, 153,331,427 from S57. They are a new addition. Welcome. Now we get to the top 9, getting close now. TF The Family, 155,522,199 from S49. They are new. Welcome. TF The Fam. What's up, baby? All right. Now we get to, what is this, number 8? All right. Vex. This is Voodoo in Valhalla. 158,403,384. They're from S38. They are also up as a previous addition or a previous alliance on the last list, right? They used to be ranked, as you can see, where is it, 13 here, right? They're now up to number 8, right? So they move up 5 spots. And so far, they have seen the largest gain from the previous data that we did back in end of November from last year, right? With a 19 mil increase, right? So really good numbers so far. Now we look to number 7. Number 7 is AOS, Ace of Spades, at 159,450,161 from S31. They are also up and have seen an increase. They're up from previous position number 9, which you can see here, now 7. So they moved up 2 spots. Again, respectively seeing a 16.2 mil overall growth within their alliance, which is awesome to see. Now we see number 6, with my CCC, words being overused. And we have GD Glory Days, 161,103,268 from S57. They are a new addition. Welcome, GD. Now we get into the top 5. Number 5, we got DD Day Drinkers, of course. 167,38,811 from a server 16. They are new as well. So welcome, DD. Now the final 4. Ego, no losing. 169 mil, 903, 79, if I can say words correctly. And from S26, they saw, again, an increase here from 5.1 mil. And Ego, again, you can see right here, right? They didn't really swap spots, but they at least saw an increase. Then we get to the top 3. Here we go. IW Immortals, 170 mil, 886,326 from S28. They are up from the previous position of number 8, which we can see, where am I looking? Right here, right? So now they're number 3, moving up 5 spots. Now seeing the largest gain, or excuse me, second largest gain here at 17.3 mil. So again, great, awesome gains there from IW. Now we get to the top 2. Number 2, strongest alliance in the game is Slay Bahamut. They are also new from server 8. Right, now again, seeing probably a difference. I believe it is one of the previous alliances as well. So I can't remember if it's DPS or if it's one of the other ones here. So again, could just be a alliance rename that they did, which is my understanding. But again, still seeing a higher number from them, right, than previous. Even if it is DPS, you're still seeing an increase there from a few positions. And again, coming at the top power of 176 mil, 882,551. Again, welcome to Slay, or welcome the new name for Slay. Now we get into the final number one strongest alliance in the game, which is get it, yes, get it, love it, the fam, what is up, baby, get that, at 195,476,382 from S16. It is the boys with just clad rock hard abs and just flexing all day on people. I imagine that's probably what happens over there. I don't know. Whatever they do, that's cool. But they saw an overall increase here from 14.3 mil. Again, as you can see, did not swap positions, right? Still maintaining. And remember, right, this is something to note. AWU has maintained the number one strongest alliance position since back in late October, right? So we're looking November, December, right? We're looking 2.5 months now from when we did the I guess last data pool, or the second to last data pool, right? So they've been maintaining and holding that top number one strongest alliance position now for going on almost 3 months. So again, props there to them as well. That pretty much rounds out our top 25 alliances. Some kind of cliff notes here at the bottom, which is that there's a few servers here that have a couple alliances in each of this top 24, I should say in the top 25 list, right? We got S16, 26, 33, 38, 49, and 57. So 6 servers have 2 or more alliances, with S38 having 3 alliances was in the top 50. And also something should be noted, server 70 here coming in at the 22 position is the oldest server that has made it into the top 25 alliance list. So definitely congrats to them. And of course, I'd love to know what you guys think about this list. Again, even with all the disclaimers mentioned in the beginning, right? Are you... I mean, if you just look at the number of new alliances, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? We got 16 new alliances, right? Meaning that 9 alliances have carried over from when we did the last data grab back in November 23rd, right? Which we're looking right now at about a month and a half ago. So interesting to see that we have a lot more new alliances coming in compared to when we did it in October, then looking at November from those 2 previous data sets. But again, let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. Are you interested? Are you surprised, right? Does something not affect, right? Again, I know from what we mentioned before, right, the 2 new additions here for 57 coming in at number 10 and number 6, right? These are obviously factored in from the BXS and Top merger that ended up joining 57 along with a few other players and alliances that we've heard of, right? So again, those are some additions that we're seeing there. But again, really cool just to see the constant kind of change up. I think the awesome thing about this is that it really shows how impactful migration is, how impactful recruiting is, how the landscape can change, from 1 month to the next, probably even more so from 1 month to the second month, or I should say from 0 to the second month. And I think it also just gives way to a healthy migration ecosystem where players are able to kind of go where they want, right, if they are allowed in or let in. And I think it really gives this sense of enjoyment and kind of free movement that you have within these types of games. I mean, I'll probably do a video covering something like this later. But again, that's it for me. Until next time, we will catch y'all later.